So, as long distance hikers, many of us are in a never ending struggle to reduce the weight of our packs. And one way that we do this is to carry items that serve more than one purpose. Now, today I'm going to be sharing with you my most versatile piece of gear, and I think many of you will be surprised at what it is. And actually, I'm holding it in my hand right now. My most versatile piece of gear that has the most uses is my smartphone. Now, 20 years ago, if I saw somebody using a phone on the trail, I would have been appalled. But the truth is, now I can't even imagine hiking without one. For starters, there are no payphones anymore anywhere. So if you go into a trail town, you need to phone home, check on a mail drop, call a post office, a hostel, call for a shuttle, even calling 911. You pretty much have to have a smartphone. Now, another favorite use of my phone is navigation and GPS. Now, I just started using the Guthooks app, I guess, this spring, my first trip. Used it for about 400 miles. And, wow, just an outstanding phone app. It's great to be able to have my phone on airplane mode, to not be eating the battery, and to be able to tell exactly where I'm at on the trail. There have been numerous times in the past where I have stopped for the night only to find out that I was 15 minutes away from the shelter. And had I known that, I would have pushed on, because shelters usually always have water. So that's another great use. I can't say enough about the Guthooks app. If you're on the AT, hiking long distance, I would highly recommend it. Another navigation tool in my smartphone is a compass. Now, compasses, you follow the white blazes, sure, I get that. But there are times when you may need a compass. It could get foggy. You could be up on a bald. The Grayson Highlands, for instance, or the Roan Highlands, if you were up there in the fog and got off trail for a few minutes, might be hard to find out where you are without a compass. So no extra weight, it's in the phone, as well as a flashlight. I have a nice powerful flashlight. Not my main flashlight, of course, but it's a great backup. And sometimes I'll use it just around camp to dig through my pack or whatnot. Guidebook. I can take photos of my guidebook pages. This is a great benefit to be able to just look at the picture and not have to carry the whole book. I can tell what town services are where, that sort of thing. Elevation profile. Also, I can use my phone as a mirror with the camera. I can switch it into selfie mode, and if I need to look for a tick, or if I have a cut somewhere that I can't quite see, I can take a photo of it. Music player. Generally don't play a lot of music while I'm walking, but at camp at night I like to listen to music, and I can have hundreds and hundreds of songs through Spotify on my phone. I can have them downloaded, and it kills very little battery life. So that's another great thing about this phone. Also a notepad. I can make lists, things I need to do when I'm in town, gear repairs I might need to do, just to remind myself. Calendar. I've got a calendar in my phone, which is great. That helps with planning. And of course, you have a calculator if I need to figure out my mileage real quick, and I don't feel like adding up in my head. And last but not least is the camera and video, which we're using right now. So I think that's 10 different things just in this one piece of gear. And like I said, I used it on this last trip. My phone did fall in the water at Mountaineer Falls, and I was without a phone for the last 4 days of my trip. And I got to be quite honest with you, I missed it. So, as they say, if you can't beat them, join them. I am a smartphone proponent and would not go into the woods without one.